welcome back to Fox 43 AM Live. Join us now is Nancy Lopez with King Auto Glass. Good morning.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Oh, it's great to have you on the show today. I'm very excited to talk about King Auto Glass. So to start for our viewers, introduce us to King Auto Glass, how you guys started, a little bit of your history.
So King Auto Glass is a auto glass shop. We are here in Topeka, and we are located on the east side of Topeka, and we have been in business for 19 years. We actually just celebrated our 19th year.
Congratulations.
In July, so that was really exciting, and that went really quickly, I feel. And so, yeah, so we replace glass on any type of vehicle.
Fantastic. And I understand your dad started this business, right?
Yeah, so I was straight out of high school, and my father had the amazing idea to open up a shop here in Topeka. He wanted to make sure he was able to provide good customer service and good pricing, because at the time there was only about 2 more shops, but the prices were really, you know, outrageous. So he just thought, I want to make sure that people can afford a glass replacement. And so, yeah, that's how we started. And I said, why not? I was straight out of high school. I didn't know what I was going to do. So I was like, yeah, let's do it. So, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to ask, like, how did you get roped into this? Because I was following the footsteps of your dad.
Yeah. So it's been a really nice journey, but very difficult one. One of the things that that happened with us is we only had about $800 to invest on the business.
Wow.
Which was crazy now that I think about it.
Yes.
And so it was watching every penny and making sure that, you know, that we stayed on top of things. And of course, back then there wasn't any social media, so we relied on word of mouth, referring. People would refer us. And so that was really quite a journey.
Incredible. So 19 years later now, like, what do you think, sets you apart from some of the other auto glass companies out there?
Well, one is that we are a family-owned business here in Topeka. And 2 is that we provide free mobile service. So if you need a glass replacement, we can go to you, or you can come to our shop. And also, we love to recycle, so we do give the customers the options of choosing between a used glass or a new glass. So that is something that is very important to us, and that also keeps the costs lower. But we give customers the options to choose between used or new.
That's wonderful. Okay, so yeah, what else services are you providing now? Because I just said, I break my windshield constantly right now, and it feels like every car I've had, something's cracking. So what can you fix exactly?
So basically, any car that has any type of glass, so quarter glasses, door glasses. We also do windshield replacements on RVs, semis, tractors, you name it, we can do it. So any type of glass, and then also we do window regulators and motors.
Okay. Okay, good. Yeah, I've had problems with the windows.
Yeah, not rolling up or down.
Yeah, it was duct tape for the longest time. Because of the pricing. So I should have checked you guys out back in the day. And okay, so I understand that you guys are doing something special for back to school season now.
Yeah.
Yes.
So as a family-owned business, we understand the importance of having a reliable car for your students, for your, maybe those new kids that are already driving to high school. For college students, I have a college student of my own, so I know how tight money can be. So right now we're running a promotion where it's 20% off any windshield replacement, any glass replacement. If your student, is going to school and they need a glass replacement, 20% off. And then we also are running a promotion, 50% off for any chip repairs. So this means if you get a chip in your windshield and you're like, should I put it off or should I get it fixed right away? Get it fixed right away. That will basically just save you tons of money. And so we're doing 50% off of chip repairs for anyone that works in a school, so in education. And then for any student, all they have to do is give us a call and let us know that they go to school, or that, or they work in a school, and then we can go ahead and give you that discount.
I love that. I love that you're offering this to educators, because I think they're oftentimes just kind of missed over, and they work so hard. And now that school season's back in session, they're gonna be pulling their hair out.
Yeah.
And so I am curious. You mentioned you get a chip in the window, and do you put it off or not? What's, I guess, the escalating danger of driving around with a chip in your window, or even it just becomes a crack? At what point is it dangerous?
Well, basically, if you're driving with a windshield that is cracked and it looks really bad, then if you get into a car accident, the windshield protects you from anything, you know, getting in. So basically, it's very important to get that windshield replaced. And two, you will get a ticket if you have a cracked windshield and they pull you over. Most likely you're going to get a ticket because it's not safe to drive with, you know, with a cracked windshield. And then especially if it's right in your vision, like where you're driving, obviously that's going to be a bad thing.
Yes, that is definitely something you do not want to drive around with. Well, if someone wants to reach out to you, maybe they've got a cracked windshield, chipped windshield, who do they need to call? What do they need to do? Yeah,
so they can give us a call at King Auto Glass, 7573-2054. They can also visit our website at kingautoglassks.com. And yeah, and then we have live representatives that can help them and direct them and make them choose between a used or a new or whatever they want.
Wonderful. Sounds pretty easy.
Thank you.
Well, Nancy, thank you so much for joining us this morning. It's been a pleasure chatting with you. And thank you for, you know, again, the discounts you're offering for educators and students. I know it's a stressful time right now this season. It's great that you're able to help ease some burden.
Yes, correct.
And everyone, again, to learn more, you can visit kingautoglassks.com.